evening. Welcome to Fetters' Cheap, 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 Cheap.
My name's Robbie Fetters, this is my guitar. I'm gonna keep on practicing until I am a star. R. The angels in the heavens, the demons down below, they're lining up for tickets, they're coming to my show. Yo. You can meet me backstage, I'll score you a pass. Make yourself a sandwich, fill your empty glass. Then I'll go out there singing, 'cause I came here to serve. I'm gonna play my nuts off, that's what my fans deserve. Nerves. Mommy, did he say nuts? He said nuts. Oh! Nerves. All right. Thanks, Dad. Whoa. Hi, everybody. Excuse me, Your Highness, and help me overcome my shyness. I like you so much that I feel pain, and I'm worried you don't feel the same. You're not an actress, this isn't a movie, but reality feels so strange when you play your little power game. Prayer for you has just begun. So if it's true that God is love, you'll shine on me from up above. Though the angels may protest when I put my lips to your breast, the deaf will hear, the blind will see when you finally fall in love with me. Guitar player. To heaven master. If you reciprocate my love for thee, then I'll be your slave and still be free. The ghost of Leo Fender told me I'll win if I surrender. That's why I bare my soul and wear my heart, so I'll be number one on the chart. I wanna be your favorite guitar player.
Yo, man, check this out. The dope shit.
So good.
She does like me.
Good, 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 good.
Oh, I'll take that as a stamp of approval. Thank you. We were born to be our own destroyers. That's how the universe ends. We build our temples, we burn them down, and start all over again. You and me were meant to be together. I hope we still remain friends. When every day's another heartbreak for causes we can't defend. Desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a liar. Hand in hand, we're on the great adventure. To paradise we set sail. We will find God, see what he's doing, and watch him chase his own tail. We were born to question all the answers. We know the truth lies within. So tell me why we're never satisfied. It's the ultimate sin. Desire, desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a It happened. The music stopped. Chill. Everybody chill. It actually couldn't have come at a better spot, because this is a spot where B. Haskins of Hollywood, USA, is going to sing the bridge.
Weddings tomorrow. It looks like rain.
The wedding's tomorrow, it looks like rain.
Mother of sorrows is gonna change her name.
Take all the teachers, grab all the preachers, and wash their mouths out with soap. Take Mom and Dad, they're just as bad. It's like they're all smoking dope. They got the song, they're always singing, just like a chorus of balloons. All we need is more, that's all they ask for, so they're never in tune. Desire, desire. is it's a liar, desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a desire, preaching to the choir. The truth is it's a That's a brontosaurus. I predict in about 10 years, people might look at this stream and go, oh, it was like dinosaurs. They didn't know how to stream right or anything. I've got this theory that the closer you get to like enlightenment and the light and getting stuff right, the more the demons and gremlins just come around and fuck with you. So I think you've all seen the show, but maybe you haven't. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm live streaming from my little boy's old bedroom. I am an unemployed musician playing free concerts, and we're using a bunch of weird software that's, I don't know if any of it's over 2 years old, to stream live, which is exciting. And these tracks I'm playing on are off records. Some are off records. Some are kind of, I've re-recorded with other musicians. I'm kind of karaokeing myself. But Desire featured, as I said, when the tape broke, B. Haskins of the famous Haskins family of Burbank, California. I think they're watching tonight. We're working on a video together, actually, all of us. And Matt Malley, a founding flounder of Counting Crows, played bass on that. And he played bass on this one, too. I've never played this song before. It's off my last solo album. Not to be confused with my next solo album, which I'm probably going to have in 2 to 3 weeks. It's kind of COVID time, not real sure, but it could be 2 weeks. And it could be 3 weeks. understand why I didn't resist. Until the road was up to meet my face and felt just like a concrete fist. You told me the truth and made it perfectly clear. To tell you the truth, I just don't care anymore. I jumped in thinking love has got a game, out knowing God is war. To tell you the truth, I just don't care anymore. The day would come when everyone would watch me crawl away in fear. Tell you the truth, to tell you the truth, to tell you the truth, I just don't care anymore. God is war. God is war. God is war. I only messed up 2 lines, but I really messed them up. God is war. I stole that from a Cormac McCarthy book called Blood Meridian. Don't read it, not during a pandemic. It's a bit dark, ladies and gentlemen. But there's a brilliant genius, diabolical demon kind of fellow in it called the Judge, and he utters that to his next victim. How was your week? Yeah. Yep. Mine was kind of like that too. Got a lot done though. Sam and I and Noah got all our mixes off to Richard Dodd, a mastering engineer, one of the best in the world, in Nashville, and Richard mastered the holy Jesus out of it. Sounds really good. And Sam designed the layout, and my friend Donovan Perkins helped with it and everything. So we got the cover art and all that stuff together, and it went off to the duplicator yesterday. So that was exciting. We've got 4 videos in the works. Friends of mine, far more talented than me, are helping me with. And that's about it. And I voted. It felt good to vote. Hamilton County, Ohio, Board of Elections had it together, and everybody got to vote that wanted to vote. And there were a lot of people that wanted to vote. I don't watch the news. I really don't know what's going on, but people seem kind of emotional about it. I forget. I forget this stuff. I was an actor and she was an actress. Our love did not hesitate. Love needs no mattress. I was excited, she was easily bored. Our coming together was a double-edged sword. I got what I wanted, now I can give it away. Yeah, she likes to see me grovel, she loves to hear me pray. And that's epic, like the singer for the Breeders. So I tell her she's good, 'cause someday I'm gonna need her. She said, don't ever change, stay the same, daddy-o. Yeah, the faster you move, the slower I'll go. When realness not there in, I want the dream to stop. I ain't the way I feel, but I like the girl a lot. Pounding on that door so hard, I knew she was gonna let me in. When the devil answered, he said, brother, where you been? I waited for my ship to come in until I passed out on the beach. Dreamed the one true love of my life was way beyond my reach. But even though I tried so hard, I felt my heart might burst. I gave it everything I had, but someone else got there first. 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 I was an actor, she was an actress. Love did not hesitate, love needs no mattress. Fetters, you can't do a solo show. You're a band person. Actually, nobody said that except the voices in my head. Real quick, thank you so much to the Noah John Fetters, my son, who suffers with me every sound check, every song, plays on a lot of these songs. You'll hear him later playing. And, a reminder. We found out last week, actually found out a couple things. Number one, you might not get a reminder that I'm doing these shows even though you're subscribed to my channel. It might be something in your settings, notification. We can't find it in ours. I'm not saying we're not doing it wrong, but anyway. And the other thing is, these shows sound a lot better if you have earbuds in, or headphones, or a giant theater system. But if you want to be like, most ad executives and just listen to it on your iPhone, I can't stop you. But just don't say, I don't hear any low end. Is there bass on this song, Rob? But Gordon Rankin has helped so much. Oh my God. I think this might be one of the first weeks in Fetters' Cheap history where I didn't have to call him. I almost called him. I had a little trouble with the hard drive, and I almost called Gordon. Gordon, I almost called you, but I put on my big boy pants and I figured out the problem. Then I had to take a nap because it wore me out. Fetters' Cheap is free. If you are well-heeled or are able to, you can support the work. You're not just supporting me, you're supporting the musicians that played. Look, it's the Money Bear. There we are, the Big Love Now Bear. And you can see there's Venmo and PayPal. And thank you very much. You have made it possible for me to, so far, make my next record without resorting to Kickstarter. And I think everybody, Kickstarter, all the other musicians that use Kickstarter, everybody is probably really happy that Rob Fetters is not doing a Kickstarter campaign. So, thank you very much. Wait. Let's get this right. You deserve at least me having the right buttons pushed. Beautiful stories often end in tragedy. That is why I'm on my knees praying. If you won't listen to me, I will go away. But someday you will hear the words I'm saying. I'm back on my feet again, standing on solid ground. My head's above the crowd, and I'm seeing. When I left you, my luck turned around. You dragged my dreams into a dark submission. When I came to, there they were again. The lies you told were all sins of omission. The ones who loved you took it on the chin. But we're back on our feet again, standing on solid ground. Our heads above the crowd, so we're seeing when we with you my luck turned around. Beautiful stories often end in tragedy. That is why I'm on my knees praying. If you won't listen to me, I will go away. But someday you will hear the words I'm saying. Someday you will hear the words I'm saying. Someday you will hear the song I'm playing. It's kind of like the quiet one, the quiet, heartbreaking song. I'm only doing one song off my new record tonight. Is that right? Yeah, I'm just going to make anybody that cares suffer more waiting. I'm very excited about it. So much so, I don't know which guitar I'm going to play. I've already done the routine where I forget to plug in the guitar and start the song. I've done that before. It was in season 1. I'll probably do it again. I got a very impassioned request for this song. It has the name Bob in it, so it kind of makes sense tonight. Soon you'll know why, in case you don't already. It is the day of the Bob. Sooner or later you'll run out of money. Right after that you'll lose all your friends. And when your retirement portfolio tanks, you'll have only yourself to thank. But Bob has a good life in the trailer park. He loves his kids more than he digs his job. Hell yes. When he makes love to his wife, well, she's as pretty as a TV star. If he weren't so humble, he'd think he was a god. Bob wouldn't trade his life for anyone, anywhere. Maybe he's poor white trash, but if he is, he doesn't care. Bob wouldn't trade his life for anyone, anywhere, anyone, anywhere, anyone, anywhere. Sooner or later, your wife will want plastic surgery. So you will buy her 2 big breasts. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But eventually your flag will sag, 'cause deep inside she's the same old bag. And you'll learn the worst things in life are free. Aren't they though? sun shines down on an Airstream in Yuma. Bob stands at the door with a library card in his hand. Gonna check out some Dr. Seuss for the kids and some Herman Melville for his baby. Download an MP3 by the MC5 and kick out the jams. And Bob wouldn't trade his life for anyone, anywhere. Maybe he's pulling white trash, but if he is, he doesn't care. Bob wouldn't trade his life for anyone, anywhere, anyone, anywhere, anyone, anywhere. Bob has a good life in the trailer park. Trailer park. Bob has a good life in the trailer park. Bob has a good life in the trailer park. Bob has a good life in the trailer park. Trailer park. Huh. Talking about as pretty as a TV star. Woo! Look what the Beagle dragged in.
I think Tilly's taking the night off. Sorry. But anyway, Bob, it's Bob Neiswanger's birthday today.
Yay!
I have loved and admired Bob Neiswanger for over 37 years. He's sweet and kind and very smart. Great bass player, incredible songwriter, and he can buy and sell you a house. He's a great realtor, too. He bought us this house. Well, he didn't buy us this house, did he?
I think somehow he's smart. Remember, he's smart. So no matter whether he buys it or sells it, he makes money, and we pay. Okay.
Yeah, he sold us our first house and sold us our second house.
Well, are we going to sing happy birthday to him?
Please, let's do.
Even though Bob is the son of a gun, who the night I met this chick in Pensacola Beach, Florida, and I went back to the band house by the beach where we were staying, and I was going, God, did you see her? Did you see that girl named Swanee? Oh, my God. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her. And Bob said, she's way too smart for you. So there. Thanks a lot, Bob. So I'm going to sing out of tune now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bobby Neiswanger. Happy birthday to you.
That's a high one. Ready?
I promised I'd sing it out of tune for him. He's used to it. That way he knows it's me. Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, wait.
I was going to say, that's awfully high.
Now again.
He kissed me where it hurt, made me feel better. He missed me when I left, wrote a love letter. The emotional baggage we both carried, it really didn't matter the day we got married. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. lot of plans, the future looked sunny. Our credit score was high, we borrowed lots of money. But when we couldn't pay it back, the ship started sinking. Then we had a baby, what were we thinking? It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
The last thing he heard were these famous last words.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. When I thought he went to work, he was out looking for someone a little younger than the one who stayed home cooking. And when he found another love, he was so delighted. Until I bought myself a gun, 'cause I got a little excited. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Baby. Baby, come on now. It's all right. You're dreaming. You're just dreaming about that stuff. The last thing he heard were these famous last words.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. You're in trouble now.
I'm in trouble. All I did was write the song, and now I'm in trouble. You know, they say if you don't know if you're in the doghouse or not, you're in the doghouse. I get in the doghouse. I don't know. Sometimes I just get up before I've even poured myself a cup of coffee. I'm in the doghouse.
Didn't I once write a song called Open the Doghouse Door? I think I did.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Swanee Fetters.
Coming.
She steals just about every show. And that's just the way it is. I was supposed to be switching guitars while that was going on. Fetters aficionados know that when they hear the bubbles, they're going to hear a song about drinking. I'm going to do a Bad Bob song because it's his birthday. It's best done by Bob on a piano, but I'm going to do it on this old Martin guitar. I think Bob wrote this when he was about 22, maybe. We'll see if I do it. I don't think I've ever played this solo either. Don't know how I got here, and I don't really care. They'll kick me out at closing time, and I'll go sleep somewhere. All my proc. I just screwed it up. I'm nervous. I know Bob's going to be watching this. He might be watching it now. I don't know. I got to do it again. Did I tell you I'm in a recording studio and you're allowed to do that again? You're allowed to adjust things. In fact, I'm even going to make another adjustment. King of Beers by Bob Neiswanger. Don't know how I got here, and I don't really care. They'll kick me out at closing time, and I'll go sleep somewhere. Most of my accounts are in arrears. The royal treasury's kind of short. I am the king of beers. Wife, she had a roving eye and didn't hide the fact. The mailman and the plumber, they all got in on the act. My boy's been running with a pack of queers, but the great can bear adversity, and I'm the king of beers. Sometimes I get shaky and I can't keep down a thing, but no one ever said it would be easy being king. The pressures of my office have hastened this decline. But when I peel my eyelids back, it feels like Miller time. All my proclamations end with cheers. You got to keep your spirits high when you're the king of beers. If my luck holds, I'll reign a few more years, until my scepter floats away. I am the king of beers. Did I mention what a good-looking audience you are? Yeah, so me and Bob, we grew up pretty much together. I forget when we met. I think I was in 10th grade. I was still pretty chubby in 10th grade. I think he's actually written it. It's his writ. He saw me playing in a band called Thorshackle. And soon after, we were playing in a band together. We didn't practice in garages. We practiced in basements. Sylvania, Ohio had basements. We all had basements. It's about 200 miles north of Cincinnati. I'm saying that for Andy, the Russian spy meddler that's probably watching. Hi, Andy. I know what you're up to. Hi, Fritz. Fritz in the Netherlands. Hi, Stix. Stix, the wonder dog in British Columbia, and all your friends. Boy, Sylvania was kind of weird. I remember once, if I may, I think the statute of limitations is over by about, 40 years, but I remember once, one of the most memorable events that happened in Bob's house, besides the fact that I fell in love with his older sister Candy on a regular basis, unrequited, I have to say, unrequited. She married Jeff. They had some beautiful kids, girls. She broke my heart. But I digress. So Bob and I each pitched in, $20, and we bought a little baggie full of pot, and we split it. And I went in the bathroom at his house and rolled a joint and put it in the bag and was shaking the bag. And I walked out of the bathroom, and I was shaking the bag in front of my face. And then I looked up, and there he was, Bob's dad. 18 inches away from the bag, from my face. But it was a Friday, and he was on his third Jack Daniels on ice. And I put the bag like that, and I said, "Hi, Mr. Dannenberg." Bob has a different name than his dad. Anyways, it's a long story. And he never said a word about it to me. Years later, I always kind of wanted to bring it up. Did you know that I had a bag of pot and I was just almost hit you in the face with it? But, nope. We called him Lockjaw, by the way. If you saw a picture of him, you'd know why. But, and his kids called him that. But Lockjaw was a sweet guy. I digress, and that's all I'm going to do, because I'm talking about Sylvania. That's where I grew up. That's your mom, that's your dad, and that's the house that you once had. Take that car, sitting in the drive, you all pile in, we go for a ride. Normal, like a setting on a washing machine. Normal, like a Norman Rockwell American dream. Your mama drank, your dad took drugs, so you did too. boys don't cry. Normal, like a setting on a washing machine. Normal, when Christmas felt like Halloween. When a marriage explodes and the universe cracks, you can run away, but you crawl right back. Either way, we all must learn. You can't start a fire without something to burn. Something to burn. So I was saying, normal, like a setting on a washing machine. Like a setting on a washing machine. Normal. We go in dirty, but we come out clean. Moving along. I'm actually kind of relieved that because during rehearsals, sometimes the music stops, and I've always worried, what if that happens during a live stream? And somebody in the Netherlands or Hawaii or Boca Raton or Las Vegas is watching. Or Argentina. And I don't know what happens. I just keep going. We're learning as we go. A friend of mine told me I was reinventing myself again. I think we all do that every day. I don't know. I'm never sure. I guess that's kind of getting into philosophy or something. I don't know. I kind of know what works now didn't work before, and what worked before probably wouldn't work now. And I don't know if I had an answer, if there was someone that could just give me a clue about how to figure out life, so I could understand it. If maybe a higher power of some sort could come down from the sky and maybe be stuck in the sky, so I have to go over here and reach up and oh. The gremlins are truly busy tonight. I think something really good is going to happen for everybody watching and me included, because the gremlins are trying to take us down. But I've got the Cosmic Cow here, and I'm doing a rectal exam. Yes, they're going to take me off YouTube for this one. I am pulling wisdom out of the Cosmic Cow's ass. I'll kiss her on her lips, but I'm not going to kiss her on her ass. Not a cow. Let's see what we've got today. Oh, God, this is great. Perhaps my favorite all-time book, The Once and Future King by T.H. White. This is where the teacher is telling the student who is not quite, does not know he's King Arthur yet. And he's got the blues. It's kind of a rainy, cold day in ye old England. So Merlin, the wizard who teaches him, says, "The best thing for being sad," replied Merlin, beginning to puff and blow. Oh, Merlin was pissed off at the whiny ass, young King Arthur. He said, "The best thing for being sad is to learn something. That's the only thing that never fails. You may grow old and trembling in your anatomies. You may lie awake at night listening to the disorder of your veins. You may miss your only love. You may see the world about you devastated by evil lunatics. Or know your honor is trampled in the sewers of baser minds. There is only one thing for it then, to learn. Learn why the world wags and what wags it. That is the only thing which the mind can never exhaust, never alienate, never be tortured by, never fear or distrust, and never dream of regretting. Learning is the only thing for you. Look what a lot of things there are to learn." I guess I can see why that's one of my favorite books. I've been reading it about every 5 years since I was 21. Thank you, Merlin. Hold me closer. Keep your distance. Tell me your secrets. Mind your own business. We had everything under the volcano. We watched our laughing children sing under the volcano. You thought that I was beautiful under the volcano. 100,000 years ago under the volcano. Hold me closer. Keep your distance. Tell me your secrets. Mind your own business. Hell is here on earth, you know. Under the volcano. When you top the bill at a freak show. Under the volcano. Where the flesh is weak and the minds are slow. Under the volcano. A waterbed on a lava flow. Under the volcano. Hold me closer. Keep your distance. Tell me your secrets. Speaking of books, Under the Volcano, marvelous book by Malcolm Lowry. I've got a couple songs that he inspired, and his wife. Sure, my voice crack? It reminded me of Piss Aaron, Todd Rundgren. Something, anything. His voice cracks there. I think he got the girl because of it. I think it just everything worked out really good for him because his voice cracked. And it won her heart. Yeah, it won the heart of about 500,000 people, boys and girls. So I got a critique about my shows. I talk about the Netherlands. I talk about Russia. I talk about Florida, British Columbia, Prince Edward Island, South Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arizona, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, California, Vegas, Oregon, all these places, Michigan, Illinois. But I rarely talk about Cincinnati, apparently. I live in Cincinnati. I love it here. The band moved here. I forget why we moved here, but we just moved here. We were living in motels. There were recording studios here. There's a great musical heritage here. And nice studios. And instead of living in motels, we finally rented a Section 8 apartment in Price Hill. And then our roots just started spreading. So I love Cincinnati. If you've never been here, say you're from Russia. When you come here, I will make sure you eat some very strange spaghetti, chili spaghetti, called Skyline or Gold Star, but it's Skyline, sorry. And if you're a vegetarian like I am, they're a vegetarian. Chili is just great. We've got some of the best ice cream in the world here. Mm-hmm. All the women, all the persons, all the men, non-binary, whatever. They, them, he, she, it, beagles, most beautiful, beautiful sentient beings, carbon-based globules of life you ever saw in your life, right here in Cincinnati. And when we used to play here, and we're learning to play our own songs and learning the abuse we would receive in most bars if we did it, we played a place called Alexander's, and there was a we played there on Monday nights. We played there like the worst night of the week to play in a bar, but it was the night that everybody that worked in bars and restaurants usually had a night off. So we had a wonderful audience, some of whom are watching tonight. And we played a place called Alexander's, and funny things happened at Alexander's on Monday nights. We had a big American flag behind the stage. It was kind of an MC5 influence. I can't really say it was like patriotic or anything, but we had this, it kind of hid all our equipment and spare parts and things like that, and we'd go behind the flag and smoke dope in between sets. Actually, only before the last set. We were professionals. We never got a high before the last set. But one night before the last set, a little person came in the bar, and Big John Kane, the manager. There were a lot of big guys, like University of Cincinnati football players were the bouncers. That's the way it works in a university district, right? So big guys that, could handle anything. Suddenly had a little person come in who was charming, nice. I talked to him, I met him. But somebody gave him a pitcher of beer. And this little person drank the whole pitcher of beer in about 2 minutes. And he turned from a sweet little person who, I'll say this, I don't want to offend anyone, but he did remind me of a munchkin. He was a cute, nice munchkin type person, and I like munchkin type people. I used to be a munchkin myself, you see, and anyway, he drank this beer and his personality changed, and he turned into like Mr. Hyde, a monster. And he started running around, and people were going, what's he doing? And he ran on our stage and went to all the knobs on Rick Nyheisel's synthesizers, his little mini Moog, and Bob's ARP 2600, very complicated synthesizers, and all my pedals and everything. And he just dimed everything, turned everything all the way up or all the way down. And then went back, and the bouncers and John Kane, they didn't know what to do, because what do you do when you weigh 340 pounds? You can't really manhandle a little munchkin. And he eventually ran out the door, and we never saw him again. But I can't make this kind of shit up. This really happened, and it's why I am the way I am now. Playing a free live stream show during a pandemic in Cincinnati, Ohio.
One, two.
Mama's little baby likes fear and torture. Ouch! Mama's little darling likes violent sex. She thinks she's Queen Victoria. Giddy up, horsey! Ride the Pony Express. Oh no, trouble now. Nerves failing. Don't come unglued. If your heart's got to beat, stay on your feet. Don't throw that over the way. No, yeah. Being good ain't being happy, no. did it. I did a Loverboy thing there. I did, way. I couldn't resist. It's that kind of night. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to play next Saturday and the Saturday after that, which is Halloween. Halloween at the Fetters. And we'll take advantage of it. I like playing on Halloween. You know that song, My Friend the King? I met the King on a Halloween. One of many kings I've met. Anyway, I'm not sure how long these shows are going to go. I think I'm going to play through Thanksgiving at least, because it's tradition. I play Thanksgivings. I won't play Thanksgiving Day, but probably the Saturday following, just to kind of keep it up. You've received your instructions. You're supposed to learn something, especially if you get depressed. Just pick up a book or, stop doom scrolling, learn something new, bring it back, send me a text or a email, and don't be afraid if you're afraid, because everybody's afraid, and don't let down your guard. You know that. Now I'm Mommy Fetters. Well, if I was Mommy Fetters, what I'd probably be saying is beware of witless idiots. The BS, I don't know, my little helpers are stuck in the sky here. Anyway. But thanks, and I'll see you next Saturday. I told you about the record. I told you about everything. I don't know. I'm just trying to set you up for the following week so you can get here next Saturday, and I'll have a bunch of different songs, and I can't fucking wait. I just want this week to disappear and just be here next Saturday. I love you. Thank you. That was a reminder, a vocal reminder that I'm in tune, because fear you tuned down to a D tuning and I had to tune back to an E. So. Stand still while the earth spins around. I need to make a change. God only knows why I'm so terrified that I can't let go. Life's too short and you're so pretty. We don't have to die to go to Kingdom City. Some people say you do, but that's 'cause they're insane. They're painting by the numbers. The songs don't sound the same. We can turn this ship around. It won't be easy. Fear is the enemy. Faith is gonna set us free. Repeat our history, or shape our destiny. We can turn this ship around. It won't be easy. You woke me from a nightmare when you shook me awake. I gotta make my own luck, create my own breaks. Where critics call the shots, dreamers look like fools. We gotta leave it all behind, redefine what's cool. 'Cause I'm so tired of being so afraid of how dumb I'm gonna look if I don't make the grade. Well, I might eat humble pie, I might touch the sky, 'cause your dreams don't fly if you don't even try. We can turn this ship around. It won't be easy. Fear is the enemy. Faith is gonna set us free. Repeat our history, or shape our destiny. We can turn this ship around, but it won't be easy. But But you already know. I'm gonna rise up early, get down to work and put the boat in the water, wash off the dirt, paint by the stars with the wind in my sails. And I ain't gonna quit, so I'm not gonna fail. We can turn the ship around, it won't be easy. Fear is the enemy, faith is gonna set us free. Repeat our history, or shape our destiny. We can turn this ship around. We turn this ship around, it won't be easy. Fear is the enemy, faith is gonna set us free. Repeat our history, or shape our destiny. We can turn this ship around, but it won't be easy. Open my eyes, the truth came down. I can't stand still while the earth spins around. Ship. S-H-I-P.